have to ask you. I connect with all the billionaires that I interview. Can I get your contact?
For sure.
Guys, we just interviewed another billionaire on this channel, and that's officially the 31st billionaire that I've ever interviewed. But let me tell you something even crazy, you guys. You may not even know this. Billionaires made me a millionaire at just 23 years old, and I'm not kidding. I built a multi-million dollar business from interviewing billionaires. But how is that possible? Let me explain. Look, if there's one thing that I've learned from interviewing billionaires and the world's most successful people, it's that access changes everything. All these billionaires that I'm interviewing, they all have incredible mentors, people that they're able to learn from. But most people don't have that. 99% of people, you watching this right now, will never meet a billionaire. But that's why next week, on November 18th, on Tuesday, I'm doing something insane for you. I'm hosting an event where I'm gonna host 3 live Zoom calls with 3 different billionaires, where you're not just gonna join the calls and watch them speak. You're gonna actually ask your questions directly to them, and you're gonna get mentored by them. Now, you may be wondering, James, who are these billionaires that you're bringing onto the call? Well, how about John Morgan, the guy that turned his law firm into a multi-billion-dollar empire, making him the richest lawyer in America? He's gonna be there mentoring you. Or how about Jimmy John? Yeah, Jimmy John's Sandwiches, the guy that started with nothing and built a multi-billion-dollar sandwich company. And lastly, Greg Perlman, a real estate billionaire that built wealth by buying property, buying real estate, you guys. Guys, this is your once-in-a-lifetime chance to learn how billionaires think, invest, and build wealth. Yes, you're gonna be getting mentored by 3 billionaires, but I wanna make it very clear, there will be no recordings, no replays, so you must be there live on Billionaire Day. I know by now you might be thinking, James, that's cool and all, we get to learn from 3 billionaires, we get to ask them questions, but how much does this cost? Is it $10,000? Is it $1,000? No, it is free to attend and get access to the minds of 3 billionaires and ask them your questions. Billionaires changed my life, you guys. Like I said, they made me a millionaire, and I want to give you guys that same access in return. So all you have to do to join Billionaire Day is go down to the link in the description to grab your spot and join the #1 entrepreneur community and network in the entire world. So I can't wait to see you there next week on November 18th. With that being said, let's go get our next interview. Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you become wealthy?
How did you become wealthy? How do you know I'm wealthy?
You got that look, man. You got some aura about you, man.
Believe it or not, we're actually talking about how we became wealthy.
Yeah.
Weren't we? Just
What line of business are you in?
we
Both dentists.
we were both dentists.
We were classmates 40-some years ago, and now we're retired and enjoying the
Were you
good
guys
life.
partners together?
No, just in crime.
Just in crime. I love that. So how did you kind of build your practice, right? If you can give me a piece of advice on maybe, do you have different locations, or did you have different offices? Or
Read the book, The Simple Path to Wealth. Take the money you earn from dentistry or from YouTube, and you put it into Vanguard index funds.
Right.
And you do it for decades, and then
Oh
when
yeah,
you're old,
we didn't get wealthy pulling teeth. No,
we invested the money.
it's not how much you earn; it's how much you save and invest.
But it's safe to say you can't save your way to wealth. You have to invest that money.
Absolutely. Yes.
What was the most amount of money you guys made in a single year?
You want to tell them, and I'll go across the street, then we'll trade places.
Say it out loud.
Give me a range. How much?
It was a substantial amount of money. Here's what I would say to a young person who's trying to become financially independent by their 50s. You have to remember, money doesn't grow when you invest. It doesn't grow linearly. It grows geometrically. It does nothing for a long time, and then it explodes upwards. You want to get that flat part out when you're as young as possible.
When I look around at young people today, I think the biggest issue is they spend too much.
They have instant gratification.
Bingo. They spend more than they have, and they all seem to be doing very well and living. But that's not just this generation. I have friends from my generation who probably earned considerably more than I did, yet they're still going to work every day because they spent. I lived relatively conservative considering how much I earned, and I think that made it easier for me to stop working at a young age and live. I mean, I'm living a dream, baby. You know, my life is a joke.
How old are you now?
Now I am 65.
65?
Yes.
What do you mean by your life is a joke? You're living the dream.
I don't have to work. What are you doing today?
I'm working. But
There you go.
Hey.
Wouldn't you like to get up and do whatever you want to do
Well, I
today?
can't do that though. I can't do that.
You can?
I can. Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, I mean, our business last month.
Oh,
yeah,
great. Terrific.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. How old are you?
23.
Wow. Okay, so most of your contemporaries that you go out drinking with on weekends, I'm guessing that most of them are not in a similar situation as you.
Absolutely not.
So what would you tell them? You're asking, what would you tell them?
You know what I would say?
That's more important, their generation.
Yeah.
Our generation's done.
You got to sacrifice and get the out of your hometown if you're not in a place where people are like-minded and are wanting to grow. I mean, My business this year will do $6 million, and it's thanks to getting to a place like Austin where I found great mentors and understood the
You're a YouTuber and you make $6 million a year?
I do. Yeah, we made $700,000 last month.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Did you go to college?
I went to the University of Texas. I
Well, it
graduated.
wasn't necessary.
I didn't learn anything in school.
Thank you. I got three
But-
daughters, learned nothing in
So,
college.
so you're, and you're probably wondering what the hell am I doing? I grew this channel to 18 million followers. I've interviewed 31 billionaires in the last 4 years, and I go all over the world interviewing successful people to help the younger generation, just like you guys are helping me out right now.
We're not billionaires.
It doesn't matter, but your guys' advice is so rich, and I think so many people are going to benefit from this. You're 65 now.
Yeah.
If me and you died tomorrow, and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Life is not fair. There's no rules. There's no right. There's no wrong. You just have to do your best. Look out for yourself, your family, and your friends.
And the other thing, and we talked about this over lunch today, is life is not a straight line. You have your ups, your downs. You want to move up, but it's not going to be straight. You're going to have your losses.
You had mentioned mentors. I had lots of people give me, my parents always gave me advice. I never listened, but as I grew and learned, then I realized what they were talking about, but it was always after the fact. I mean, young people typically don't want to hear somebody tell them what to do, but things my parents always told me that I said, but they were right. But sadly, I didn't realize it until I started living through the same things that they lived through. So as far as mentors, I don't know how important a mentor is. I mean, you really have to experience it for yourself to appreciate what other people may have told you. And you always seem to figure it out after the fact. Oh my God, they were right. So everything we're telling you now, someday you're going to realize we were right. Go back to that interview of 10 years ago. Those guys were geniuses.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I'm kind of like depressed that I might see this on YouTube, and I feel like
Come
I
on.
said,
Yeah, you're dressed
Hey.
well. We look good.
Hey, you guys got amazing advice.
Hey, it was a pleasure.
Thank you so
So
much
what
for
do
your
you-
time.